How's it going, everyone? This video is going to be about using lower time frames, such as the 15-second chart, to refine entries, get confirmation entries, like a lower time frame model, or scalping using them. So the first thing we're going to go over is refining your higher time frame entries. So for example here, looking at NQ today, we have this move up pretty aggressively, breaking structure. So we'll mark out our discount and our OTE, right, as shown there. Well, we have a 15-minute fair value gap right in this OTE range here. Now, if we go down to the 5-minute, you can see we also have a fair value gap right there. So we will mark out the 5-minute fair value gap. Now, seeing that, you wonder, is there any way to refine this further than just entering at the start of the fair value gap? Now, going down to a 15-second chart, we can look and see, is there anything to the left that would narrow that down for us? And if you look, we have a 15-second fair value gap right here, nested in between the 15-minute and 5-minute fair value gap. So marking that out, that would give you your lower time frame entry right there with little to no drawdown. Now the next thing you can do is get lower time frame confirmation entries, right? So you can wait for a move out of this area and then look for a lower time frame setup. For example, right here, if you miss this entry here, we get this move up, putting in relative equal highs, which then become a target. And from there, you can mark out your OTE, right there. And you can enter in this little 1-minute order block fair value gap in there, targeting these equal highs, then move your stop to break even or leave it, and target higher time frame structure, such as the 15-second fair value gap up here. Another way to use these lower time frames is for scalping, and you don't necessarily need a higher time frame narrative to scalp these quick moves. It does help, but I will just show you a few examples. So if you look right here, we're going to go back on replay here to this move up. And so if you look, we get this move up off the open here. So you're thinking we have an aggressive move up. We want to see when we reach back into a discount here. So looking to see where this stalls at the top, it looks like right there. So if we pause, we would want to see a move down into this region before going back long, right? So the way I look for scalps is I can take a counter trend scalp down into the OTE to then target the other direction. So to do that, I'd want to see an aggressive move down breaking structure, which we do have here, some sort of fair value gap, which we have right here, a return to that fair value gap to then get short, and you can risk the high like that. So let's see. So there's your aggressive move down. You get your move into your fair value gap. You could then take a short position at the start of that, risking this high or that one. I prefer to be wrong or right pretty quickly. And then you can target when you reach into a discount or into that OTE. I like to do discount or OTE depending. Considering we have a large fair value gap there, you expect price to go down to there. Just target when you reach the 0.62 fib. Let that play out. So you can see now that we get to there. So now we have an aggressive move down here. That played out. What else can you do? So marking out that fair value gap there. Well, now we have another fair value gap here, right? And right there. So marking that out. If we are gonna go long here, you would want to target into that area there. So you could take a long position once you reached into this fair value gap here. The only problem with this one is you would have to risk lower. So I personally did not take that, and you let that play out. You can see, start to get the move up. That's kind of your OTE long there. And let's see if we reach up into this fair value gap. Right. Nothing yet. Okay, we just reached up into that fair value gap. So when you reach into that, you could go short, risking this high here. And then you would want to target these lows or scalp it, right? So like I said, a lot of times on these scalps, I'm not looking for this full move. I'll be looking for targeting the OTE there. So I'd want to take off somewhere in this region here. And you can see I would be out of the trade there. Now, if you also look here, what did we also have when we got this move up? Aggressive move with displacement, breaking structure. Look for your OTE entry. So you'd want to exit. You could also look long there and then, target this side of the move here, right? Up into here or into the highs. So that's just a quick example of how I use the 15-second chart to scalp. And when you're wrong pretty quickly. You're not risking a whole lot. And when you are right, you can take your partials and get a lot of trades this way. I hope this video was helpful. If you did find it helpful, please consider subscribing, liking, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.